Right, okay. James asked me, do we have any facilities or any cookers for cooking outside? I said, I've only got a couple. This might not be a challenge because we might end up giving up because it's windy. It looks like it's going to chuck it down. There's no sun. So this is using the Trangia. Trangia. I'll put a bit in it because we're going to try and cook a full English breakfast. And then we'll ignite it. You can't tell with this. Is that lit? Yeah.
You can see the flames.
You can, but I don't know if the jets are coming through the side yet. Well, it could be. It's been difficult to see out here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Give it a go. Well, they're cracking little bits of kit, but they're not brilliant in the wind. That's when you have a full Trangia set, which is like it's encased, and then, you know. Hold it. I don't know if you can see anything, can you? I can zoom in. Okay, we'll give it a go. Give it a second to warm up. So a little bit of modification. We've got a windbreak that comes through the MSR, and we'll put that there, and that seems to be working fine. So on goes the sausages first in a second.
Gust of wind.
Gust of wind blew my foil, knocked over the Trangia. All the methylated spirits went out on the floor. We had to douse it with water. I'm not going to do this one today. I'm going to cook this in here. Okay, so that was one challenge that ruddy failed. These things you cannot cook on these sort of tables. We blew it, the leg went down here, spilt it all over. So it's too dangerous, too risky. Failed challenge. I suppose this is why you choose the right cooker for the right job. So we thought we'd give it a go because it was like a cooker challenge, but this would be the one for this challenge. Would be outside, would be this one, or the Coleman, but this would probably be the most effective. We might try that one later on this evening, down by the sea, down there on the beach, if it calms down a bit.
Not for a windy day.
Okay, we're going to revert back to the fantastic, super duper powerful MSR stove.
You're not giving up then?
No. That's the idea, was to come outside, and we're doing it outside. That's what we like to do.
Panic over.
No, I wasn't panicking.
I was.
Why?
Oh, there's
Right.
flames everywhere.
Make sure you drop that round the outside. Slide it in like we did last time. Flip it home. And just take it off the foil. About 20 pumps. What was that?
Don't know, I wasn't counting.
They reckon with these, because there's not much of a simmer on it, that if you don't put too much pressure in, so you only do about 3 or 4 pumps, that you can simmer it. Whatever.
If you've got the dragonfly, that's got a simmer thing.
That's got a, yeah, it has. Right, so we need a bit of fuel. Get my lighter ready. So you've got to prime it first, like we did last time. So turn it on until you see a bit of fuel appear. There you go. In the top of the cap
not
there.
To fall over, is it?
We're going to get lots of flames, and James is going to panic.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you this. I've got the water.
And then you've got this chamber. So you see the loop along the top? That's got to get hot. Once that gets hot, then the fuel starts to gasify, and that's when you start getting your burn. So you'll hear it. We did this in the last video, of course. So you wait till the flames almost die out. Turn the fuel on. The residue fuel will burn off, and then you'll get a beautiful blue flame. Just flame. You can see that. There she goes. There we are. Still a fantastic bit of kit. Alright, let's get the frying pan on. Much more stable. Get going first. And that's brilliant. Keep the bottle away from the heat, of course you do, common sense. Sausages cooking. I do like this stove, I must admit it's one of my favourites. Because this is the frying pan we use, which is quite a big one. I've got a small MSR one, I've also got a titanium one. If you look at the two ends here, I've just bent over slightly. If this frying pan wasn't as big as what it is, you would join this together, which would make a perfect windbreak. And of course, the bit at the bottom here is where the pipe comes through. Yeah, it wouldn't go out anyway. Even if you blew as hard as you could, it still wouldn't go out. So, right, let's get these sausages turned. In goes one of my favourites, black pudding. I love this stuff. Look at those sausages cooked, boy. Look at them. That's scrambled out, that is. How are you feeling lately? James has had a drink with it.
It's a chair. I'm leaning on it.
They tip over like the like the Trangia.
I've got my water ready, don't you worry.
Ruddy, stupid Trangia. They're alright, but you've got to have the right conditions. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Look at the way this cooker cooks. Probably why it's called a cooker. Beautiful. Are you hungry? Not you! Look at the camera! So what is it done? The eggs? Yep, eggs. Okay, we just swapped 2 seconds ago. We'll do that, we'll dish this. Wait. It's so quick, isn't it? It's so quick, this thing. how long that took? Less than 30 seconds? Yeah, I think it's one of my all-time favourites stoves. That's what we're doing, the stove challenge, and so far this thing is just fine. Took it by storm, I think.
Nailed it.
Yeah, well the Coleman's good. And the Coleman you can simmer a little bit better on.
This is just great.
Which is for sheer power, yeah. Turn her off. Do not ever, I'm not lecturing anybody, but never disconnect your bottle or undo it or anything. Just let it cool down and put itself out. Okay? Never disconnect the bottle. Thanks for watching. After a big cock up.